Welcome to the 2020 Senior Awards Ceremony. It's a little different this year. You're not here in person, but you are. You're here in this building, and all the work that you've done here and the impact that you've made on each other and on our teachers, you're here. All that stuff remains inside of a school. It's kind of magic like that. So even though we are kind of lonely, we still wanted to do our very best to bring you an awards ceremony for our senior class. It's going to be a little bit different, but what hasn't been lately. And the best part of this is, you could go ahead and fast forward through me right now if you wanted to, but you didn't, did you? So, wanted to share just something very briefly with you. Y'all know and love Miss Segrist. Works in the front office. She is just the heart and soul of this building. She's got this really unique quote that hangs on her wall that was given to her by a former principal with a picture of their faculty at the time. And the quote is this: "Even if you are occupied with important things, and even if we attain honor or fall into misfortune, still let us remember how good it once was here when we were all together, united by a good and kind feeling which made us perhaps better than we are." And that's from Brothers Carazon. Remember how good it once was here when we were all together. There's so much that you did over the past 4 years that brought good to this building and brought good to yourselves. And so we do want to take a moment to celebrate that. But I want you to remember too that the honors that you earn, the accolades, the certificates, the stoles, the cords, the tassels, all of those things are external. And you wear those on the outside, and you've earned them, and you should be proud to wear them, and we're proud to see you wear them. But you got to remember, you don't get to wear those through your everyday life. What you wear is really your internal strength and the internal character of who you are and what makes you a person who is able to go out and earn the things that you have. And that's the part that goes on forever. So always remember that the inside is the most important. The other thing I want you to remember, and I say this every year at these award ceremonies, is that you didn't get here alone. You did not get here by yourself. There are people, whether it's your parents, your family, whether it is teachers, mentors, that helped you get to where you are. And so be sure tonight that you thank them. If they're not here with you in person, that you send them a text or you send them an email. But now we just want to say congratulations, award winners of 2020. We're proud of you. Can't wait to see you walk over the graduation stage one at a time. And now on with the show.
Hi seniors, this is Miss Stewart, and I'm here to present awards to Mason Autry, Zachary Hillsman, Davis Moore, and Jack Mahoney for Latin 4 excellence. The four of y'all made 4 semesters of Latin absolutely enjoyable for me to teach. You were funny, quick-witted, determined to do well. You brought so much life to that class. I think we had a great time. It was difficult, but you worked hard to persevere. I'm extremely proud of the 4 of y'all for working so hard on your research dossiers. You had such different topics. That was fun to watch. It was great to see you develop your question and your ability to answer your questions. I enjoyed watching y'all get better and better and better at sight reading and really kind of digging deep to figure out how best to do that. I think the 4 of y'all worked well together, and you also worked well with the other 4 students who happened to be seniors that year. So y'all did a great job of pulling that class together. I also am very thankful that I was able to take 2 of y'all to Europe. Mason and Zachary, watching your faces light up when you saw Pompeii and you saw some of the sights in Rome was tremendously wonderful for me to experience with y'all. Jack and Davis, I really hope that the 2 of y'all will travel abroad and we'll go and see Pompeii and you'll go and see Rome and you'll think back to that crazy Latin ladies class and all the really cool things that you learned. So I do want to present those awards to the four of you. I wish you the best of luck at UGA at Valdosta State. If you can take Latin later on, the four of y'all are very good at it, so go ahead. It would be a really easy A for y'all. I would also like to present an award of leadership to my color guard captain from the fall, Miss Scarlett Alcarez. Scarlett, watching you develop into an amazing leader was a lot of fun. I remember when you auditioned the first time, twirling a flag, spinning a flag looks easy, but it's not. And you persevered and have to figure that out. You acquired different skills, and you were the best at learning a routine, perfecting a routine, and helping others do so as well. You led by example, and for that I'll always be grateful. I will say this, that I'm sad I'm not going to be working with Color Guard next year, but I'm glad that I was able to retire with you. Because for me, next year's going to be very different not having you out there. So I'm glad that you and I basically went out together. Thank you so much for inspiring the girls to be better and to develop their skills and to push and challenge and nurture and foster the love of performance for those girls. So for 5 of my favorite seniors ever, I wish you all the best of luck. I wish I could do this in person. I wish I could give you each a hug in person. And we will a different day. So take care. Know that I adore and think very fondly of all of y'all. And do well and come back and see me when you can. Take care. Love y'all. Bye.
Hey guys, so for Outstanding Achievement in AP Biology, Crystal Cranford, Michael Peters. For Outstanding Achievement in Environmental Science, Craig Richards, Garrett Mahone, and Anna Grace Basemore. And I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be your teacher.
Good evening. Congratulations to all the senior class of 2020. Tonight for my science classes, I'm Coach McBay. I want to recognize 5 students. First, for meteorology, with the highest average this year, I call this the Alfred Wegener Award. That goes to Crystal Cranford, who ended up with a 97 average in meteorology. Another student that did very well in meteorology this year, winning the Saffir-Simpson Award, is Anna Grace Basemore. She ended up with a 96 average in meteorology. And last but not least, winning the Theodore Fujita Award, Henry Hoffer ended up with a 96 average in meteorology as well. For my last 2 awards, I want to recognize 2 guys that have come a long way just in general. These guys have faced some adversity, some self-inflicted, and some beyond their control, I think, earlier in their career. And I call this the Comeback Kid Award. First, I want to recognize Chris Valente. Chris, as a senior, worked very hard this year and did all that was asked of him, and was a pleasure to teach. So congratulations, Chris, upon graduating. Also, my final Comeback Kid Award goes to a guy that is also a very good track athlete, and I think he will compete at the next level. So the second Comeback Kid Award goes to Donald Brooks. Again, congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to Natalie Rogers for getting the highest grade in IB Physics and winning the Einstein Award.
Hey, PT here. I would love to give some calculus awards for some 3 very awesome seniors who took Calc AB in the fall. They are Alia Beg, my best friend, as we all know her, Michael Peters, our valedictorian, and Bella Cowart, the best artist I know. You guys did great in AP Calculus, and congratulations. You now have an AP Calculus award for the AB version. But now on to the BC version. Yes, Calc BC, Calc 2. Trey Torok, good job. One of the highest averages in the class. Awesome. All of you guys are great. Good luck in your future careers, whatever it may be. PT out.
Hi, this is Miss Abney, and I am here to present the Math Stud Award. Every year, this Math Stud Award goes to the student with the highest overall average in IB Math Studies. This year, the honor of the Math Stud Award goes to Tabitha Bassett. Congratulations, Tabitha. Great work.
Hi guys, if you're wondering why you were chosen for the math certificate, I have 4 main reasons. Number 1 is because of your hard work and dedication that you showed in the classroom. Not necessarily that you have an A average, but some of you do. Number 2, your persistence and continuing in your studies and your work. I really admired that. Number 3, even though some of you did not do everything perfectly the first time around, you were willing to go ahead and try again. I really appreciate that. And the 4th reason, and probably one of the most important, the joy that I received and watching you helping others. You were always willing to go out there above and beyond and do what was needed to be done. I didn't always show you the joy that I had and you were doing that, but I did. I really enjoyed that. So I know you will go out there, strive and continue to be the best that you can be. Class members of 2020, Juan Morgan.
This is Deneen Stevens, and this year's IB Mathematics SL Year 2 awards go to Mason Autry, Kiona Butler, and Jonah Maw. Congratulations.
Hey, it's Coach Malone here. I'm looking forward to presenting the Senior Award for Outdoor Ed this year. This year's recipient is Dylan New. Dylan does a fantastic job with all of our projects around the school, and as a matter of fact, he's even volunteered over this COVID-19 break to come in and cut the pond and keep it going. So Dylan, I appreciate all that you've done for us. Thank you very much. And again, Outdoor Ed, Dylan New. Thank you.
My name is Coach Brunson, and I'm presenting the Weight Training Award to 2 individuals, 2 seniors that I've had since I've been here at Morgan County for the past 3 years. I believe they've been in my class almost every semester, if not every semester. And the awards go to Wesley Wise and Nathan Murray. And both of these gentlemen have done outstanding in my class, not only by continually to work hard, but they've also done a great job of motivating other people around them to work hard as well. And that's one of the biggest things that I've enjoyed watching and have enjoyed working with them too is their enthusiasm for working out and their enthusiasm for getting better and bettering others around them. Congratulations, guys.
Hello everyone. I just want to take this time to congratulate and acknowledge my student council seniors that led our student council group this year. Those people and individuals are Aaron Bloomer, Rokia Williams, Taylor Benford, Susan Bishop, Davis Moore, and Michael Peters. Thank you for all that you've done, known and unknown, not just for your school, but for the community as a whole. I congratulate you on your accomplishments and wish you all the future endeavors, positivity as much as possible. Thank you, guys.
Hello, Morgan County High School, class of 2020, congratulations. I'm Lene Rose. I'm the choral director and the theater director at the high school, and I wanted to take just a minute to recognize some outstanding seniors from these 2 programs. Most of these students were involved in both programs, and they are the reason that we had so much success these last couple of years. It was their perseverance and their dedication to success. And I'm so thankful for everything that they did for me and for these programs. They have set such an amazing example for the students that come after them. And I cannot wait to see, to hear about, to read about all the successes that they have in their futures. These students include Matthew Bailey, David Rice, Demois Hodges, Kiriana Grant, Emma Joyner, and Michaela Bryant. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me these last 2 years and for these programs. Love you all.
Well, hello seniors, class of 2020. I'd like to congratulate you on a wonderful career in high school and through Morgan County school system. I'm sure you know who I am, but I want to take this opportunity to salute some of the outstanding band seniors of the class of 2020. The years that you've been with me, 4 fabulous years, have brought about great success, tremendous leadership on your part, who've influenced many of our students to achieve superior ratings and travel to some wonderful trips to Hawaii and Toronto. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate 6 seniors who've been chosen, and I'd like to call their names at this time. Ashley Bryan, Ramon Zamudio, Davis Moore, Alia Begg, Macy Brown, and Garrett Morrell. We certainly wish you guys the very best in all that you do, and we're so sorry it's ending this way, but we are proud of what you're going to become. Regardless of where you go and what you do, remember, you're going to always be a Morgan County Bulldog, and we'll always want to know how you're doing and what's your plan. Take care. Go class of 2020. Thank you.
What's up, class of 2020? Manning here with some Art Dog love, but before I start dropping names, I got a couple things I want to say. First off, shout out to Cook and Murdoch and the administration and anybody else who planned this event tonight. It's been awesome. I've been waiting 18 years of teaching to talk at Honors Night, so thank y'all. From freshman year's Piece of Cake Cupcake Factory to this year's WOW movement, all the crazy stuff we've got into in between those two things, this quarantine coloring from home thing, it's been tough, but y'all been troopers like always. We got our first ever virtual A-flat, so go check out your art online. No, but I've just been proud of y'all the whole time you've been here. Plus, y'all been with me through all my health scare that I had. And just know that I love you. Your family, you're always family. If you ever need me, you know where to find me. Studio 504, what up? No, but I'm just going to read off the pathway completers. I got Macy Brown, Aaron Bryant, Isabella Cowart, Rachel Dixon, Mickey Irwin, Riley Knight, Leon Moss Brown, Allie Nash, Kimberly Peel, Jillian Ray, and Alyssa Vaughn. Y'all are my pathway completers. And I got a couple seniors that I've only had once or twice, but I want to shout out to them too. Anna Grace Bazemore, Amaya Carter, Alondria Clark, Callie James, Julie Pageant, Jordan Shivers. Feel special. Love y'all. Happy Friday. And one more thing. P.S. Mozzarella sticks. Mozzarella sticks. You know what's up. Peace.
I would like to congratulate 3 seniors on being excellent students in my class. The first 2, Michael Peters and Drew Cribbs, did excellent work in International Baccalaureate English 2. Michael always had the most insightful and thoughtful things to say. And Drew, you as well. You always asked good questions and you always worked so hard to produce the best work. I wish both of you the best of luck in the future. And my final award goes to Riley Knight. Riley, you were my best student this year in British Lit. I really enjoyed the colorful way that you approach life and your excellent work. And I'd like to thank all of you for doing such good work in this, my final year at MCHS. Good afternoon, Morgan County High School. I'm here to honor a few of my social studies seniors that I've had in class this year. So I first want to start talking about economics. Wow, what a wonderful time to be living in the world and knowledge of economics right now during the middle of this unprecedented pandemic that we have. But I have 3 young ladies that I would like to honor tonight with economics. And they were my go-to. They were, not only did they end up with the highest averages in the class, but they also were my substitute helpers, the ones that could always kind of be my room check, like how are things going in class. So tonight I want to give awards for economics to Michaela Bryant, Michaela Wood, and Caitlin Obrecht. Thank you, ladies, for your help and support in economics. Next, I want to recognize students in the individual and the law class. This class has been interesting this year with different dynamics. I had a student teacher the second semester, and first semester it was a new class for me. And so receiving awards in individual and the law tonight, Annie Breedlove, Manish T, Isabella Heritage, and Anna Grace Bazemore. And finally, but certainly not last, I would like to recognize students in AP Macroeconomics. These students took a challenging class their senior year. I have 2 young ladies and 2 gentlemen. The young ladies were very conscientious students, and I love the young gentlemen, but they both made me a better teacher, I think, because they challenged some of the things that I said often and made me come back and explain it a different way. And so I'm very thankful for the fact that they challenged me to be a better teacher. So tonight for AP Macroeconomics, Ashley Bryan, Mackenzie Torbush, Will Pascal, and Matthew Bailey. Congratulations, and I hope that you all have a wonderful future.
The Class of 2020 Senior Awards for IB Philosophy go to Mason Autry, Davis Moore, and Michael Peters.
Hello seniors, I'm announcing the award for the IB 20th Century History class. And the winners of the award for the class for the Best Historical Investigation is Jonah Ma, and for the highest grade in the class is Michael Peters.
Good evening, class of 2020 of Morgan County High School. I just wanted to start off by saying that this is one of the most amazing group of individuals and students I've ever come across. And I mean, all of you that have come into my life and I've been able to teach, you've all had a lasting impression, and I really could say something about just about every single one of you. But gonna take a look at some awards tonight for students that I've taught this year. So first off, I'd like to give the AP US History Award, and that is going to go to Natalie Rogers and Ramon Zamudio. And Natalie, you are just this incredible hard worker. You're always there. You always have these like incredibly thoughtful points to make about the history. You're just completely diligent with your work, and I just always have appreciated you. Ramon, you always just have just this positive attitude, and you come in and you always got jokes, but they brighten up the day, they brighten up the classroom, and it has been a true joy to teach you, man. Next, we're going to take a look at IB History of the Americas, and this was one of the greatest classes I've ever had the privilege of teaching. Every single one of you were amazing, but I have a few specific IB Americas awards here. So the first is going to go to Susan Bishop. Susan Bishop, you get the Kind Historian Award. First off, you're just amazing in the class. You always do your work, but one of the things that comes to mind is, you just always were there for your peers. And the specific situation that really comes to mind is when we were doing our Andrew Jackson songs and raps, how you helped some of the folks and some of your peers with getting through that, getting through some stage fright. And I mean, it was just always incredible to see how you were always there for your friends and your peers, and just really amazing. So that's why you get the Kind Historian Award. Lippi Desai, you get the Diligent Historian Award. Just you have this like real true scholarly sense of how to be a historian. You always are just searching the primary sources. Your research skills are incredible. Just working with you on your IB essay, I just really saw this young person that was truly prepared for college level history classes. So that is why you get the Diligent Historian Award. Davis Moore, you get the Muckraker Award. The Muckrakers, if you remember from class, were journalists that constantly exposed the wrongdoings going on in government in the progressive era. And one of the things I always loved about you in class is that, you know, you were always kind of like, you were calling out these historical figures. You had this kind of like journalistic sense of, you know, really kind of looking at the facts and analyzing them. And, you know, I really see like you could be this really incredible, you know, journalist and historical analyzer in your future. And it always impressed me, man. So that is why you get the Muckraker Award. Michael Peters, you get the Thoughtful Historian Award. The Thoughtful Historian Award, how you would like look at the historical material, and you know, you just always were kind of thinking, and you always had questions. You were always posing questions. You were always staying after class to kind of, you know, get a little deeper with the material. And it was always cool to watch kind of your clocks turning and like how you were like just thinking about the historical subject matter, and that is why you get the Thoughtful Historian Award. Drew and Garrett Cribbs, you're going to share an award because, you know, I'm sure you are used to it by this point of sharing things, but you know, you guys are just this incredible duo, and yeah, I give you the singing historian. You know, first thing that comes to mind is your songs on your projects that you guys would do, but I thought about it more, and just you guys always go with a song in your step, and you know, you just always have this happy attitude, and that means a lot. And how you guys would just kind of put that creativity to all the work you did in class just always impressed me. And last but certainly not least is Mr. Jack Mahoney. Jack, you get the Clever Historian Award. I almost kind of thought about giving you like kind of the Mark Twain Award. Just you have you approached history with just this incredible wit, this kind of comedic outlook. And I always say, like, if you can make history jokes, you are one, a complete nerd like myself, and two, you truly understand it. And I always enjoyed discussing history with you. I, you know, will always remember you're just finding these obscure, interesting facts, especially when it comes to pirates. And you know, you were a true joy to have in class. And that is going to end the awards from Coach Kicklighter here. Again, class of 2020, I wish you the best of luck. You will always have this lasting impression on my life and my career, and I know every single one of you are going to do wonderful, great, incredible things in this world. And thank you very much, and always dress to the nines.
I'm Lee Aldheiser, the campus director for the Madison campus of Georgia Military College.
And I'm Amelia Summers, the student services representative as well as the dual enrollment coordinator.
And we're here today to present some awards to some outstanding seniors who participated in our dual enrollment cohort this year. First, I'd like to say this was an outstanding group. We have our first category, our students that maintained a 4.0 GPA the entire time they were with us. And this is a longer list than usual, so we congratulate this group. These students we'd like to recognize for having a 4.0 GPA while at GMC this year are Scarlett Alcarez, Matthew Bailey, Rebecca Braxley, Wyatt Breedlove, Chandler Burns, Rachel Dixon, Peyton Hoopengarner, Ashton Murrell, Julie Pageant, Haley Tanner, Mackenzie Torbush, and Arkesha Williams. Congratulations to these students.
Yes.
For individual subject awards, we'd like to present awards for outstanding performance in psychology to Matthew Bailey, Abigail Barber, and Haley Tanner. Next, for outstanding performance in political science, we'd like to recognize Lanier Woodham, Lance Smith, and Sarah Peppers. Next, for outstanding performance in environmental science, we'd like to recognize Matthew Bailey and Tiana Adams. For outstanding performance in music appreciation, we recognize Sarah Peppers and Caleb Williams. And finally, For outstanding performance in mathematics over the course of her time at GMC Madison, we'd like to recognize Arkesha Williams. And for outstanding performance in language arts while at Georgia Military College Madison campus, we recognize Peyton Hoopengarner. Congratulations to all of you seniors. We wish you the very best in your futures, and we are proud to have been a part of your lives and hope to encourage you to succeed to your best self in the future.
I'm James Price, Vice President for Career Academies at Athens Technical College. We're excited to award the following students technical certificates of credit in welding technology: Jordan Eby, Jack Friedel, Trent Mizell, Hunter Morris, and Levi Russman. The following students in early childhood education will be awarded technical certificates of credit: Aaron Bloomer, Kiana Butler, Shamaya Journey, Dion Lockett, and Lisbeth Martinez. Technical certificates of credit in shampoo technology: Virginia Boland, Alondria Clark, Geneva Combs, China Cook, Kennedy Humphreys, and Rokia Williams. We're very excited to award these certificates of credit. We wish you seniors very well as you continue your journey.
We are here today to recognize 3 of our seniors who have earned a technical college certificate from Athens Technical College by completing 3 dual enrollment welding courses. They are Zach Martin, Garrett Alliston, and Cheyenne Pace. We congratulate you guys. We also wanted to take a moment and thank over 100 seniors who have earned a pathway completion cord for completing a pathway here on our campus in one of our awesome academies. Congratulations, guys.
Cora Hawk and Levi Worley. Y'all are awesome to begin with, but I nominated y'all specifically because y'all made my job easy. And not only that, you guys had the drive, you guys had the passion, you had the creativity already. All I had to do was guide you a little bit, show you some new things, maybe introduce some new concepts, but y'all took all the independent research very, very seriously, and what you came up with in the end was not what I expected, but it was not because it was bad, but because it was far beyond what we had ever covered in class. I didn't have the chance to teach y'all in intro, but from the transition from Culinary 2 to Culinary 3, by the end of the semester, y'all were creating your own restaurant quality dishes that were completely your style. And some of the stuff was dishes that we had never done before, never included even the techniques for those dishes. So you guys already have it in you. Whatever you do with cooking, you're gonna do well. Whether you go into the industry or you just cook for yourself, or if you cook for family, your drive and your passion and your curiosity for food will serve you a lifetime, and it's a wonderful thing. So I thank you for the opportunity to teach you, and like I said, teach you. You guys are great. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, just wanted to congratulate a few students of mine in the healthcare pathway. My EMT students, they're all seniors. 4 of them have been very excellent. 4 of you have been very excellent. Crystal Cranford, going to receive an achievement award from me for the EMT program. So is Reagan Heiser. So is Maitland Stapp, Grace Coniglio, and Kelly Rojas. Those are all of my EMT students that are excelling and going above and beyond the required, especially during this unique situation. And I only had 1 or 2 seniors in my other classes. I want to give an award for achievement to Bailey Nix.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Very proud of you. You guys have a special place in my heart because this group, you were in 8th grade when I taught my first class, so at the middle school. So some of you I have had in my class since 8th grade, and this was my transition from teaching into teaching from the corporate world, and so you guys will always have a special place in my heart. So again, congratulations to you guys. Okay, so my first awards I'm going to give to my marketing principal students. My first one goes to a student who has great work ethic and very diligent. Somebody who's pretty quiet, usually in the classroom, but when you dig down deep was very smart and would really, when you challenged, she would rise to the occasion. But you wouldn't necessarily know it again by just everyday class type of stuff. She would come in during lunch and work on the embroidery machine. She did things on her own, and she has a lot of potential, and I have a feeling that if she will put her mind to it, there is no stopping this girl. And my first one goes to Kiana Butler. All right, my second one is one of my longest standing students. He's also one of the longest standing seniors. He has probably taken 4 or 5 of my classes, from the business all the way up into the marketing program. This student has had some challenges, self-inflicted challenges, but things that he has risen, and I'm very, very proud of him. He's had a very supportive family, and the staff here has jumped behind him, and I've really seen a 180 in him. And my second award goes to Gavin Breedlove. Good job, Gavin. All right, my next award goes to a student who I've actually had since he was a freshman. He has been in one of my advisory classes, but through that, later in his high school, decided to take my marketing classes. And I didn't get to finish the pathway, but has done an incredible job and just always been on task and just been a great kid. From the time that he was a freshman, knew what he wanted to do and just very diligent. And that award goes to Cole Friedman. So good job, Cole. Continue to follow your dreams, bud. All right, my next award goes to a student, a senior, who the sky's the limit for this kid. The world is open to him, and there is nothing that's going to stop him, and I cannot wait to see what he becomes. And he's done an amazing job in leadership with DECA and has served as our president this last year. And so my DECA award goes to Jonah Ma. So can't wait to see what you do, Jonah. And my last two actually goes to 2 students who, again, took my Career Academy towards the end of their high school time, but really jumped in, finished strong, actually finished the pathway, both of them completed. They did such a great job in the pathway that I actually hired them to be my work-based learning students. And they've worked for the store for the last 2, for this whole year, and have just done a great job. I've enjoyed watching these 2 grow and become the mature adults that they're striving to be, remembering, guys, that your brain's not developed till you're 24, but they're working on it and working hard. And so my last 2 awards go to Zoe Brown and Jacob Wells. So congratulations, class of 2020. Hope you guys have a great summer, miss you, and go Dogs.
I would like to congratulate 9 students today for their achievement in work-based learning over the 2019-2020 school year. Those students are Susan Bishop, Grace Caniglio, Caitlin Sims, Sarah Ellen Mercer, Mackenzie Torbush, Abby Adams, Crystal Cranford, Valeria Note, and Landon Huff. Congratulations, students. You went above and beyond what was expected this year, and congratulations on your achievement in work-based learning.
All right, so my senior nominations this year, I'm going to start out with talking about FBLA. So I'm going to nominate Alex Smith and Justin Gaskew first. I nominate you 2 because 1, you're my president and vice president, and 2, I've had you both since you were freshmen, so it's been awesome to have you and see you grow within these past 4 years and to see you be in leadership positions like you are in FBLA. And you've competed and you've taken pretty much all my classes, so I've been able to see you excel in many different areas. So I hope that you've learned something from it, and I know I certainly have by seeing you be yourselves with me. So next, I'll move into my computer science areas. So there's 2 in just who've basically come very far in the pathway, and that is Will Pascal, obviously star student. So you've definitely shown a great passion for all the stuff that I've done, and all the stuff you've learned from me. So I've gotten to see you make some really cool programs and have some really good ideas. And even during all of this quarantine stuff, you've started just learning on your own and learning other things outside of what I teach, which is awesome. So I know whatever you decide to do, hopefully that's going to be a part of it. And the other one is Lippy Desai. So you've kind of streamlined my classes by taking independent studies and things like that. But I'm glad you did. So I would have never been able to meet you otherwise. So you've been needy, to say the least, but that's okay. I'm glad that you showed some sort of initiative to do well and to learn and to excel the most that you possibly could during all of this. And I know the third course is pretty tough, but you bothered me enough to where you've done well. So I hope you've learned something from me throughout these 3 classes. But another computer science one who unfortunately took it a little late, so didn't get to finish the pathways, Chandler Burns. So you have been able to take these classes and show a lot of passion and drive, and that has just been awesome. I know a lot of people take classes dealing with programming and computer science, but just to show the amount of initiative and just the curiosity that you have is just awesome. A lot of my students don't ask as many questions as you do, and they're not questions about necessarily problems, just what more can you do, or just making sure that you're understanding properly. And that's a great trait to have, just to make sure that you know what you're doing and to make sure that you can do it the best that you can. And my last nomination is going to be for my music tech area, and that's going to be Garrett Morrell. So I know you have, like Will Pascal, you have just taken what I showed you and ran with it. You have, bought your own program to, your own DAW to work at home and to make your own music. And I'm just so happy that I could be a part of watching you get a possible career choice inspiration. Like, it's awesome. Just the amount of passion that you have. You've emailed me over this break just with stuff you've created just to get my opinion, and it's awesome. And I hope that you continue to take your music passion and just run with it. Even though you've taken my computer science stuff too, but the music is the part that you really took a hold of, and I'm glad that I was able to make some sort of difference. So good luck to you all. And once again, I just hope I've made some sort of difference in all of your lives, and I hope to see you again sometime.
Hey, what's up? Wanted to recognize some of my seniors this year. Want to start with those who I just kind of barely got to know. Axel, Woody, Henry, Rain. But then on the other side of the spectrum, there's a couple who, one in particular who I had for, I've been here 2 years and I've had him for 6 classes. I'll start with Will Cooperberg. Will, dude, you got a big future ahead of you. Go dominate that and make some really cool things. Don't know where you're heading yet. I don't think you do either last time we talked. But wherever you go, I'm sure you're going to do really good things there. The other person, Derek Reed. Derek, dude, there were days I spent more time with you than I did my family. You had me 2 periods in a row. And we spent a lot of time together over the last 2 years and really 3 years when I taught you virtually the first time. And I'm really proud of you, really proud of your growth. You're the only person I've ever known that can do an interview of themselves in all 3 pieces, including holding the camera. So really proud of all you guys. I really hate that 2020 went down this way. And I truly do miss you. I feel like I was robbed of some time with you guys to really get to know you a little bit better as you make this last stop on your high school journey. So best of luck to all of you. You know that you can reach out anytime, and thank you for letting me teach you and you teaching me things.
Hey, class of 2020. I'd like to take a second and recognize a couple people who did an outstanding job in some floral design classes this year. So I had 3 seniors first semester, Arkeisha Williams, Scarlett Alcarez, and Virginia Kate Bolin, who did an amazing job, who came in every day excited to learn, really took leadership roles in the class, and were able to create some amazing designs. And I'm really thankful to have students like you guys who came in and were eager to learn. This semester, I'd also like to recognize Tamia Benford. And Tamia came in on the first day of class, not exactly excited to be there, but by the end I'd completely changed her mind. She loved it. Again, took a lot of leadership and really was able to grow in floral design. So congratulations to those 4 ladies. They are receiving awards from me for being awesome in floral design, class of 2020. Thanks.
Hello everyone, I'm Major Bob Collins, and along with Master Sergeant Barry Haynes, we are your ROTC instructors here at Morgan County High School. I've coordinated with Sergeant Haynes, and so it's my privilege to present our 6 select seniors who we have chosen to particularly acknowledge and thank them for their faithfulness to our ROTC program through the years. The first name up is Jonathan Thrash. Jonathan, I've truly enjoyed being with you this year, my first year here at Morgan County High School. You've been faithful in leading your fellow cadets in working with us to get us through in such fine form our inspection in November. And I know your future will be great, and it's been a joy to know you. And congratulations on being one of our top 6 ROTC senior cadets. Next up, Rose Kuntz. Rose, I've certainly enjoyed getting to know you this year, and I know your future is bright indeed. You certainly helped us to succeed in our inspection that we had this past November. You've been active in leading the class and guiding our future plans. And as you move on from here, Rose, all the best to you. It's been a pleasure to know you. And do please keep in touch with us in the days to come. Our next recipient, Wyatt Ellis. Wyatt, it's been especially fun knowing you. You've always been quick with a joke, quick with an interesting outfit on the costume days here at the school. You've been the Pope, you've been all sorts of interesting characters, and I appreciate your humor, quick wit. It is good to go with you when you got that special award recently and getting to know you a bit better. I know you won't be at MCHS making those gourmet salads all your life, but I'm sure the future is bright for you. We appreciate your leadership, how you assisted us with logistics in getting our good grades, our good scores for our unit inspection this past November. And as you move on, if indeed it is in firefighting, I know you'll do fantastic whatever you choose and wherever you go. Congratulations, Wyatt, on being one of our top 6 seniors. Next up, Zaria Patrick. I remember my first meeting you. I was struck by how courteous you were, how well-spoken you were, and what a natural leader you are. And those initial impressions have only been reinforced in these days to follow. So thank you for all you've done. You've been a rock. You've been steady in 3rd period. You've been steady in the whole ROTC program with a natural leadership, an ability to influence and encourage those around you. You've always been courteous, scholarly, and I can't say enough about how impressed I was from day one with you. So congratulations on being selected one of our ROTC top 6 seniors, and the very, very best to you in these days to come. Next up, Hunter Harrington. Hunter, Semper Fi. You are Marine Corps representative in ROTC, and we bear you no ill will to not go in Air Force. Marine Corps, a high calling indeed, and we know you're going to do tremendous. I do believe you're due to actually enter the Marine Corps in just a couple months in July, and hope this COVID did not set everything back for you. We know you'll do great in your pursuit in the Marine Corps. Natural born leader. You've especially been helpful in our drill program, in our prep for the inspection in November, and you've always had words of wisdom. You speak clear and to the point, and a great personality, and just all the best for you in the future. Congratulations to you, Hunter, in being selected by Sergeant and I as one of our top 6 seniors. And then finally, a young man from a far distance away, our overseas representative, David Coxon. David, always a delight it's been to talk with you, to get your international perspectives and such things as Brexit and everything else. And I know you have a bright future. Your military bearing, your leadership in drill and ceremony, your work with the younger cadets in particular, getting them up to speed in uniform, in drill, in so many things. Your calm, cool demeanor, even in times of semi-crisis, have all been tremendously appreciated. So David, I'd be remiss if I did not reach out to you as well and say congratulations to you on being one of our top 6 ROTC seniors. So that's our top 6. Sergeant and I put our heads together, and it was not an easy choice. We had so many excellent seniors this year, but to you 6 in particular, thank you for who you are, for what you've done this year. And with that, I'll say congratulations and be all you can be. Integrity, service before self, excellence in all you do.
Hey guys, from the Teaching as a Profession pathway, we'd like to honor Tamia Benford and Hugo Santos for their excellent performance. And from our early childhood education dual enrollment classes, I'd like to honor Lisbeth Martinez and Shemaya Journey. Congratulations, and thank you guys for working hard.
Hi, I'm Amber Deutsch, the Assistant Marketing Director at American Pest Control. American Pest Control introduced the Gene Higginbotham Memorial Scholarship in 2016. The scholarship honors Mr. Gene, who founded American Pest Control in 1971. He valued family, education, and community as top priorities for his company. Mr. Higginbotham passed away in 2015, and this scholarship was created to honor his legacy. With this scholarship, we wish to recognize the outstanding students in our community who are committed to the values that American Pest Control stands for. It is with great joy that I announce the recipient of this year's Gene Higginbotham Memorial Scholarship to Michael Peters. Congratulations, Michael, and to the class of 2020.
Greetings to the administration, staff, and the amazing graduates of Morgan County High School. My name is Michelle Rucker, and I serve as president of the Lake Oconee Area Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Incorporated. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority is an international nonprofit organization that is committed to public service. The organization is comprised of more than 200,000 African American women whose purpose is to provide assistance and support through established programs in the community. Lake Oconee serves Tolliver, Greene, and Morgan counties. Each year, we award a $1,000 scholarship to a recipient in each of our service counties through an application process. The recipient of the Morgan County High School Scholarship for 2020 is Taylor Freeman. Taylor and her family, along with the other recipients, will be invited to a celebration in June of this year. Lake Oconee wishes to wish all of the graduates success in all their endeavors.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Sides, president of the Madison Kiwanis Club. The Madison Kiwanis Club is honored to be able to serve 4 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 to 4 very deserving seniors.
Kiwanis International's mission is improving the world one child and community at a time. The Madison Kiwanis Club supports many local organizations, including the Boys and Girls Club, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, First Readers, and many others.
Our scholarship recipients are Michaela Bryant, Garrett Cribbs, Drew Cribbs, and Caitlin Olbrecht.
Congratulations to the entire class of 2020.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Drew Stapleton, and I'm usually joined by my parents, Ray and Angela, but of course, due to the COVID-19, I will be presenting the Seth Stapleton Memorial Scholarship Awards alone. First off, just want to say congrats to all the seniors, and I'm really sorry for all the spring sport athletes who didn't get to finish their last season at Morgan County. I know that's not the way you wanted it to happen, but just remember that you'll always be known for your excellence on and off the field, and just always look forward to the next chapter of your life, whether that's in college or going to work outside in a certain field or area. But just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of overview with this award. If you didn't know, Seth was a high school senior and played offensive guard for the football team. He was driving home early one morning and fell asleep at the wheel and ran off the side of the road. Unfortunately, he passed away on October 17th, 2015. He was always known for his hard work outside of the school, in the community, but better known for his smile. He was a wonderful young man, great son to my parents, and even a better brother. So this is the 5th year that we have presented this award. We started this scholarship as a way to say thank you to the community for all the support that we received when Seth passed. The annual fundraiser we have, the Shoot for Seth, it's raised over $100,000 within the 4 years that we've actually done it. But it just continues to generate more money each year. And that's why we are able to give out over 25 $1,000 scholarships last year. And this year alone, we're going to be giving out 22 $1,000 scholarships just to Morgan County seniors. We will still give out others to other shotgun team members across Georgia. We'll probably give over at least 35 this year total. But none of this can be done or could be possible without the help of our family and friends, Steve Lane and his family, the Lake Oconee Shotgun Team. We just thank you for all that you've done, and we're just thank you for everyone that contributes to Seth's legacy. For this scholarship, we had to set a little bit of criteria. The students must be nominated for this award by a coach. The students then fill out applications, including a list of hobbies, clubs, sports played on, special organizations, and awards received throughout their high school career. We review their transcripts, but that's not our decision based on grades. Seth did struggle in school, but he always got the help when needed, and he did his best to keep his grades at A's and B's. We are looking for students who are like Seth in some ways, caring, athletic, hardworking, and respectful. Tonight, we are presenting 22 scholarships, and on behalf of my family, I'm really grateful for all these kids. I've seen some of them grow up as well, and I think they're all deserving of these awards. So to start with, McCall Chamberlain, Courtney Elder, Mason Tanner, Peyton Hoopengardner, Zoe Brown, Taylor Wilson, Emily Webb, Caitlin Obrick, Maddie Mize, Armand Wright, Brandon Batchelor, Cole Freeman, Haley Patterson, Sarah Moore, Mackenzie Torbrush, Susan Bishop, David Newell, Ethan Stamps, Rachel Dixon, Dominic Arenzo, Seth Robertson, and Hannah Calloway. Again, thank you.
Hello, my name is Rodney Gilbert, and I'm the president of the No Limit Motorcycle Club here in Madison, Georgia. And this is my brother Ryan Gilbert, and he is the treasurer. On the behalf of the entire motorcycle club, we would like to congratulate the entire class of 2020. It is with great pleasure this year to present the 2020 No Limit Motorcycle Club scholarship in the amount of $500 each to the following students.
And they are Garrett Kribbs,
Abigail Glass, Macy Brown, Seth Robertson, Courtney Elder, and Arkesha Williams.
Hello, class of 2020. First, I would like to congratulate you all for accomplishing your first major milestone, graduating high school. My name is Kanzada Ross. I am the wife of the late Reginald Ross. Reginald Ross was a social study teacher and the first black head basketball coach here at Morgan County High School. During this time at Morgan County High School, he dedicated his time truly to helping young adults become successful far beyond the classroom. It also started paving the road to success for many athletes of all backgrounds. Because of his great contribution to his school and community, we have created the Reginald Ross Memorial Scholarship to help assist 2 seniors each year as they tackle the next chapter in their life, college. These students are devoted to their community, show great work ethics, and most importantly, work very hard in the classroom on a daily basis. All right. To present these awards is my granddaughter, Janasia Ross.
So the first award will go to Trenton Folds. So congratulations, Trenton. And the second award will go to Abigail Glass. Congratulations to you both, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Hi, my name is Rita Harris. Myself, along with the Board of Directors, bring you greetings from Living Life Team Incorporated. We are a nonprofit organization that provides support for people who are blind or visually impaired. And now for this great moment, we are proud to announce the recipient winner for this year 2020 scholarship. This person's essay was outstanding and amazing. It exemplified her love for life, her passion for people, and how obstacles that she had to overcome has shaped and molded her into the great person that she is today. This year's scholarship goes to Mrs. Susan Taylor Bishop. Congratulations from Living Life Team.
I'm Jimmy Stokes. I'm a past president of the Rotary Club of Morgan County, and I'm here to present the Dick Hodgetts Memorial Scholarships. These go to 4 seniors who have demonstrated outstanding leadership, outstanding scholarship, and who have made significant contributions to our community during their time at Morgan County High School. We'll do them in alphabetical order. The first Dick Hodgetts Memorial Scholarship goes to Susan Bishop. Susan is an outstanding individual. She is the captain, was the co-captain of the girls' tennis team. She was on the varsity swim team, and of course she has experience with the Student Council, National Honor Society, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We were very impressed with the fact that she is one of the outstanding 4-H leaders in our community and throughout the state. In addition to that, she's volunteered with a number of things, including at her home church, Bethany Baptist Church. In fact, she even created the Christmas program for Bethany Baptist Church. We were also very impressed that she received the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizenship Award. And so the first Dick Hodgetts Memorial Scholarship goes to Susan Bishop. The scholarship is $1,000, and it carries with it a honorary membership in the Rotary Club of Morgan County, and we invite the scholarship recipients to visit our club meetings, which are each Tuesday at the Chop House Grill. The second Dick Hodgetts Memorial Scholarship goes to a truly outstanding young man. Michael Peters is the president of the class of 2020. He's on the school soccer team. He's in the outstanding Morgan County Marching Band, where he was a trumpet player. He sang in the men's choir and on the cross-country team. He's had about every honor that you can accept as from an academic standpoint, and he has been very active in the First Methodist Church of Madison with their youth program. He plans to attend Stanford University and major in chemistry, a true love of mine. So the second Dick Hodgetts Memorial Scholarship goes to Senior Class President Michael Peters. The third Dick Hodgetts Memorial Scholarship goes to Mr. Athlete. Mr. Athlete is Seth Robertson. Seth was the co-captain of the football team. He's the co-captain of the baseball team, the captain of the track team, and he's done about everything that you can expect a young man to do in terms of athletics. In addition to that, he has been an outstanding student, and he will attend Georgia Southern University in the fall, where he will participate in college football. I'm well acquainted with his parents, and they have raised this young man right. He is very respectful, and he's an outstanding leader in our community. So the third Dick Hodgetts Memorial Scholarship goes to Seth Robertson. The final Dick Hodgetts Memorial Scholarship goes to Trey Torok. Trey is a member of the marching band. He has been a member of the marching band for 4 years. He is one of the stellar leaders and team captain of the outstanding Morgan County robotics team. He was a lab technician for the group as well. He's been an active member of the National Honor Society, and he has been a participant in the golf team. He's worked with his local church in terms of being on a youth mission trip. He unfortunately will attend Clemson, where he plans to major in chemical engineering. An outstanding young man, respectful, thoughtful, kind. Ladies and gentlemen, the final scholarship goes to Trey Torok.
So, hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, this is going to live out there forever, so you can go back and re-watch as many times as you want. Be sure to share it with family and friends. A few reminders for you. Don't forget that on baccalaureate is going to be on Sunday at 6:30. It's going to be a drive-in. And so you just pull up here into the main student parking lot, and we'll enjoy the baccalaureate service together. Monday, don't forget that you have graduation practice at 3:30 in the afternoon. It's going to be really important that you stay tuned into your Google Classroom, because we're posting all of our announcements out there. That's where you're going to get most of your information. And then, of course, if you have any questions, be emailing us. You will not receive any of your car tags for graduation unless all of your stuff's turned in: Chromebooks, textbooks, uniforms, pieces and parts of things, as well as any fees and fines and all of that taken care of. We are on call at all times right now on email, so if you have any questions, be sure to email any of your administrators or counselors. We're here for you, and we're looking forward to seeing you on Sunday and Monday. Thanks.